Welcome as we continue our sermon series, Known. This week's gospel reading was about Jesus with his disciples at Caesarea Philippi when he asked them that all-important question, "Who do you say I am?" It's significant where they are located because at Caesarea Philippi there were many idols that they worshipped, many different gods. And so in their view were all of these gods. And so Jesus was really talking to them about who they thought Jesus was. I think that he might be able to turn that question around and say, what do you stand for? Not just, who do you say I am? Because that's critical. And that's what we take deep down inside of us. But then when we know who Jesus is, the question is, what do we stand for? In 2013, we took our first mission trip to Bluefield, West Virginia. And on that mission trip, that was the theme. What do you stand for? Because you see, in these times, in these critical times, what we stand for, what's deep down inside of us is what's going to come out. What we stand for is God and all things that are godly. We stand for the rights for people to have the things that they need. We stand for loving our neighbor as ourselves. We don't stand for selfishness. We hopefully don't stand and fight for those things that are worldly. And we pray that we fight for those things that are godly, for the feeding and shelter and all of the things that other people need. We pray that we fight for the rights of other people, whether it be racism or ageism or sexism or ableism. We pray that we fight for those things that God believes in. So the question I would ask you is, who do you say Jesus is? But more importantly, what do you stand for? And how do others know, perhaps without asking you, but how do they know what you stand for?